Dear 2020,
I am here, and I don't think I'm ready for whatever you bring forth.
Plagued with what you brought.
from global heartache to personal heartbreak.
In a state of feeling as if I am anything but here. I am whole and trying to pick up my scrambled pieces out of the holes and pits.
Dear 2020,
I have too often stood on mountain tops, too overwhelmed by the thought of falling to enjoy the view.
the year that was meant to be ours,
You forced us to reconcile with our thoughts.
yet forgot to reconcile with us yourself.
Keep false positivism.
Smile through more hui and less dewy.
More money,
More problems.
More taxes.
More tax cuts,
Pick one.
more cases,
More drops, more announcements about levels, more levels, levels and levels.
Lord Almighty, I need to lie down.
Dear 2020,
I've traded too much sleep to be awake in the future.
education balancing on a tightrope. Banish students from classroom corridors. Force them to factory floors.
Then preach a decile system and praise the gospel of the equity index.
even when we don't learn through paper and pens or books on shelves.
Trading blood and sweat for tears. Dear 2020,
Maybe I ain't good enough for these sacrifices my parents make.
Yet I still have no idea what kind of trade I've taken to get my final year.
Regardless of which system or index we are measured against.
or which rung of the ladder we are kicked down to.
It's still a bunch of well-intentioned colonial thinkers
trying to save the brown kids.
So ta'alofa. Ta'alofa that 2020, tongue-tied and tautalai titi, cheeky and chastisizing in conversation.
Forever memorable.
But for the wrong reasons, left to quarantine with demons.
This is an ode to the moon that's believed to have worked in cycles.
but it doesn't work in cycles, it works in spirals.
If the constellations provided mirrors for misery, 2020 would be imprinted in the stars for eons. But instead, they record our successes and remind us every night that we are the light that gives them power.
So dear 2020, I am here.
Breathing through disease and illness,
Through the headlines and anxiety.
Depression and its
Who have
accomplices.
too often pushed me into fear of silence.
But I have my own accomplices.
And we are a lot stronger.
We are evolving, clustering and spiking.
Reclaiming the year that was meant to be ours.
If need be, we'll fire upon it.
From the ashes will rise new life. We are here, unbudging, standing, monumental, singing hymns during a hurricane.
gripping life in the company of death himself.
The shards of glass beneath my feet only remind me I am standing.
And so long as I am standing,
I will fight no matter how hard it gets.
I'll forgive myself.
Till there's not a grain of sand left in Egypt.
Each step is a protest, each motion a statement.
matter much back histories of wrongdoing. And realize that a pandemic only worsened existential injustice.
If we actually have the courage of milk and honey
To milk and seize this COVID world, to change.
We must throw everything away.
Set fire to colonial vanity and return with tenfold power.
Let my roots take form.
This endless transformation.
Transgression of limitations.
cut my teeth and taste my truth.
I've learned to love myself in the eye of the storms.
I rejoice in that I have yet to be bested.
I grab my calendar and I thank it. I thank it for the sunrises and sunsets.
And the storms and the stars.
Dear 2020,
I am strong enough to remain here.
and I am strong enough to remain whole.